Hey, English learners! Welcome back to the Modern English Podcast, your cozy little place to learn easy English through real, everyday conversations. I'm Ava.
And I'm Lucas. Ava, I discovered my hidden talent this morning, and I think my life may be moving in a completely new direction.
You finally learned how to arrive somewhere on time? That would be special, but perhaps we should keep this story realistic.
Very funny. No, I drew a cat on a piece of paper, and for a few seconds, I felt like a true artist.
You drew a cat? All right, I was not expecting that. Did it actually look like a cat?
It had 2 ears, 4 legs, and a tail. My neighbor said it looked like a tired potato, but art is personal.
A tired potato with a tail? Lucas, one unusual drawing does not mean you have discovered your life's purpose.
Every great artist begins with one misunderstood picture. I may simply be ahead of my time.
Or your cat may be behind its species. But this is perfect because today we are talking about how people can discover their real talents.
So, we are not promising that everyone will suddenly sing like a star, run like an athlete, and paint better cats than me.
Definitely not. We will talk about the clues people often overlook, the mistakes that hide their strengths, and a simple 7-day experiment.
Later, we will visit English Spotlight and practice 5 useful expressions from our conversation. Then, we will make some basic sentences sound more natural.
Before we begin, answer one question in the comments. What do people often ask you to help with? Write one short sentence in English.
We will read your answers and correct as many sentences as we can. If you enjoy useful English mixed with real-life ideas, please like this episode too.
All right, Lucas, before today's potato cat appeared, did you believe you had any special talent?
Honestly, I was never sure. I thought talent had to be obvious, like an amazing voice, great speed, or the ability to dance without frightening nearby people.
That last ability is more valuable than it sounds. Still, many useful talents are quiet, so they are easier to miss.
What do you mean by a quiet talent? Can you give me examples that do not require a stage or dramatic music?
Some people explain confusing ideas clearly. Others notice errors, organize messy situations, or calm nervous people. Those are quiet strengths, which brings us to 4 different ideas.
Wait, they are not the same? I have been putting them all into one box and writing things I might be good at on it.
An interest is something you want to explore. Talent or potential means an ability may develop strongly, while a skill grows through learning and practice.
And a strength is something I can use well and depend on. So, interest may open the door, but action shows what is really inside.
Exactly. The first clue is repeated curiosity. What subject or activity keeps bringing you back, even when nobody asks you to do it?
When I was young, I used to describe football matches to myself. I held a spoon like a microphone and spoke as if millions of people were listening.
That is actually a lovely clue. You were practicing speaking, storytelling, and observation without calling it practice.
My family did not call it practice either. They called it Lucas talking loudly during dinner again.
Families often use less poetic language. Childhood shows what attracted your attention, but it gives clues, not instructions. Interests can also develop later.
That helps people who say, I do not have one great passion. Maybe they are waiting for a huge feeling instead of noticing a small spark.
A small spark is enough to begin. You do not need complete certainty. You need enough curiosity to take the next step.
I have a question, though. If something is truly my talent, should it feel easy immediately, without confusion or embarrassing mistakes?
How quickly do you normally expect success? I feel that your answer may reveal more about your patience than your talent.
I once tried juggling for 9 minutes. 2 oranges fell, 1 rolled under the sofa, and I decided entertainment was not my industry.
9 minutes? You did not test your talent. You briefly introduced yourself to 2 oranges.
Those oranges were difficult colleagues. There was no teamwork, no communication, and one of them left the room.
This is why the first attempt is weak evidence. After fair practice, ask whether you understand more, make fewer mistakes, or create a better result.
So, natural ease can be one clue, but struggle does not mean I have no potential. Beginners are allowed to look like beginners.
They are, and practice matters. Talent may affect how you begin, but skill becomes visible through what you repeatedly do.
What if I am not brilliant at one single thing? I may be fairly good at speaking, noticing details, and making people laugh.
Sometimes your advantage is a combination. Speaking, observation, and humor could help you become a storyteller or host. Another clue is work that gives you energy and deep attention.
I can watch funny videos for hours without noticing the time. I become completely focused, and sometimes I even forget why I opened my phone.
That shows strong attention, but not necessarily talent. Watching someone create is different from creating, practicing, or solving something yourself.
So, watching 100 drawing videos shows interest. Making 10 drawings and improving them gives evidence about ability and skill.
Yes. The same applies to English. Listening helps, but speaking and writing show what you can use. Enjoyment is one clue, but we also need results and feedback.
Feedback is the part I dislike. I want honest answers, but I also want everyone to protect my feelings very carefully.
That is a difficult service to provide. If you ask, "Am I talented?" kind people may give a polite answer instead of useful information.
What questions should I ask them? I need something more helpful than, "Please tell me I am wonderful."
Ask, "When have you seen me at my best?" What do you trust me to handle? What might I be overlooking? Request examples. Repeated, specific answers become constructive feedback.
Let me practice an English sentence. I have a talent of finding problems because problems seem comfortable around me.
The joke works, but the grammar needs repair. Say, "I have a talent for finding problems," because we use talent for, not talent of.
Then I may have a talent for finding problems and creating them. That combination gives me many career choices.
Now it is your turn, listeners. Comment, "I may have a talent for blank because blank." Give us one piece of evidence, and we will help with some English mistakes.
If this question is helping you see yourself differently, press the like button. It tells us that you want more conversations that mix English with personal growth.
Another reason talent stays hidden is comparison. People compare their first attempt with someone else's best performance.
I do that too. I see a confident speaker online, then I hear my own recording and suddenly want to move to a place without internet.
You are comparing one visible result with an invisible history. You cannot see their early mistakes, lessons, practice hours, or moments of doubt.
Sometimes comparison makes me think there is nothing special about me. Other people's strengths look huge, while mine seem ordinary.
Ordinary does not mean useless. Someone who listens carefully, keeps a team calm, or explains one lesson clearly can make a real difference, even without a spotlight.
Or when we trust a personality test too much. I took 3 tests once and received 3 completely different career suggestions.
What did they suggest? Please tell me at least one of them involved your misunderstood potato cat.
One said designer, one said lawyer, and one said forest guide. Apparently, I must design a contract while standing near a tree.
Tests can offer ideas, but they cannot choose your future. Use them as maps, not commands. For our 7-day experiment, choose one activity to create, one to communicate, and one to solve or organize.
I could record a short story, teach someone a phone feature, and organize a messy group project. Those tasks would test different parts of me.
During the first 6 days, test each activity twice for 20 minutes and produce something small.
Then score curiosity, focus, improvement, result, and desire to repeat from 1 to 5.
Then I show the result to someone and ask for specific feedback. Their opinion becomes evidence, but it does not control my whole decision.
Well said. On day 7, review the notes and choose the activity with the strongest overall pattern.
Do I announce, "This is my hidden talent," and order a large golden sign for my room?
Not yet. Say, "This activity deserves a longer test," and practice it for 30 days before making a bigger decision.
7 days chooses my next experiment, not my entire future. That feels more realistic and much less frightening.
This process is called trial and error. You try, notice the result, make a change, and try again with better information.
So today we learned that curiosity can point toward an interest. Practice shows progress. Useful work creates evidence. And specific feedback reveals patterns.
We also learned that comparison, quick tests, and the need for certainty can hide strengths. Action makes the picture clearer.
Now, let us slow down our 5 expressions and make them easier to remember. It is time for English Spotlight.
Our first word is potential. Potential is an ability that can grow or develop in the future.
You could say, Maya has the potential to become a clear and confident teacher. The future is possible, but it is not guaranteed.
Our next word is overlook. To overlook something means to fail to notice it, often because your attention is somewhere else.
You could say, I overlooked my ability to organize people. The strength was present, but I did not give it enough attention.
Our next expression is come naturally. When something comes naturally, it feels easier or more comfortable for you.
You could say, explaining simple ideas comes naturally to her. It does not mean she never practices. It means the activity fits her well.
Our next expression is constructive feedback. It means specific, useful information that helps someone improve their work.
You could say, my teacher gave me constructive feedback on my presentation. The goal was improvement, not personal criticism.
Our final expression is trial and error. It means learning through attempts, mistakes, changes, and new attempts.
You could say, I learned basic cooking through trial and error. Some of those errors may need extra sauce.
Today's expressions are potential, overlook, come naturally, constructive feedback, and trial and error. Choose one and say your own sentence aloud.
Stay with us, because now we will take a few basic sentences about talent and make them clearer and more natural.
Our first sentence is, I am good in drawing. People understand it, but the correct form is, I am good at drawing.
Next, instead of saying, I have a talent of teaching, say, I have a talent for teaching. We use for after the word talent.
The next sentence is, this work is easy for me. A more natural version is, this kind of work comes naturally to me.
Instead of saying, I have no talent, try, I have not discovered my strongest abilities yet. That sentence is honest without closing the door.
And instead of saying, I failed, so this is not for me, say, one difficult attempt is not enough evidence.
These sentences do more than improve English. They also help us speak about ourselves in a fairer and more accurate way.
English learners, here is your final comment practice. If you want an easy answer, write, I may be good at blank because blank.
For a longer answer, write, people often ask me to help with blank. This week, I will test this ability by blank.
We will read your comments and correct as many English sentences as we can. Mistakes are welcome because writing the comment is part of your practice.
If this episode helped you notice one ability, please like it and share it with someone who keeps saying, I have no talent.
And Lucas, will you continue drawing cats after today? Or has your great artistic period already ended?
I will give it a fair 7-day test. If the next cat looks like a potato, I will collect constructive feedback from the potato.
That sounds like trial and error in its purest form. Thank you for spending this time with us on the Modern English Podcast.
Keep noticing your strengths, keep practicing your English, and keep giving yourself chances to learn. This is Lucas.
And this is Ava. We will meet you in the next conversation, so keep speaking and take care of yourself.